toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a heat. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Alabama's offense will get the ball for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's
a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. On the run, it's Frazier. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets it out fast. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Ball is at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal as they look for the first score of the day. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Now on 2nd and goal.
a slam hit.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They weren't able to move them an inch on second down. Now it's third and goal. Touch pass on the run. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Makes the grab down the left side. Ripping through the defense. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's
into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hampton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To throw, it's Simpson. Gets it out quickly. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown time!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Smothers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for space. It's Frazier. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Puts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Here's the pressure. In as he throws. Complete in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On the move, it's Lacy. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are good.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. And the offense heads out on the field to get the drive started. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's Lacy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Turning it on. And to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Simpson. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Now he's going to break the pocket. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lewis. They'll immediately call timeout. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Zings it complete to the right. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are...
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Gonna run it. It's Lacy. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback running on the draw. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if the Tide, they snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. Now on first down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Craven. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. This defense just can't get off the field. The deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Horton. There he goes. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He'll bring it out. It's Smothers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick quickly to the tight end. Nice move. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put...
Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Working that left side now. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman caliber quarterback, a guy that can hurt them in a variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on him throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Finds his man. It's Hale. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Now, with their cornering the market on fakes, here comes another one. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. Quick release on the RPO. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! quick strike through the air for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing the tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Georgia. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw at Simpson. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Williams. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He unleashes a long one. Takes him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacy. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Trying to run it in. Touchdown time! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Coming out with it, it's Smothers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. You want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give to the tailback. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Dogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. Trying to make magic with his feet. He wants a big play here late. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right?
Going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team, wants to throw. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Horton.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Got room on the return. Inside the... And with the interception... Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for a deep man. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This one's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They go to the ground. He'll try to take it back. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down, going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown! They'll start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Craven. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Horton. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick completion on the outbound. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! It'll be a draw. Brings him to the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the pass rush. Gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on third down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good, and that was dense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Dances away to buy time. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Pulls it in on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He'll throw it. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Pocket breaking down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
Get set, get set.
Barrels ahead. And he takes it. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Craven. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the first and 10. That's caught. It's Williams. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown. First play of the drive, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Horton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Alabama pushing the tempo.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him. A nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown! Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Horton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown! To the air, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Alabama! They took a shot to the... Off play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, he'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. Complete to the right. And they're going to... Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in on the left. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He wants it all. To the end zone and is picked off. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack.